Well, tonight, 3 people are recovering after being shot in the Short North. It happened just before 1 o'clock this morning in the area of North High Street and 2nd Avenue. 10 TV's Kiana Deitis spoke to one woman who was there at the time of the shooting.
We've been checking in with police all day, and at this time, they still haven't made any arrests. In the meantime, those living in this neighborhood say the violence has to stop. This morning, neighbors in the Short North are reeling after another incident of gun violence too close to home.
We were inside the nightclub having a good time. It was a vibe, and all we heard is pop, pop, so we all just dropped down. We didn't know if it was coming from outside or inside.
Just before 1 a.m. Sunday morning, police say shots rang out on North High Street near 2nd Avenue. Rhodesia Smith says she and her friends were in the area celebrating when things took a turn.
We heard people saying, oh my goodness, they got him, they picked him up, and we figured somebody was hit or somebody passed away.
Police say 2 groups of men got into an argument when multiple people pulled out handguns and began shooting at one another. After that, police say they all ran in different directions, some of them leaving evidence behind.
3 firearms have been recovered so far. Who those belong to is still to be determined.
We later learned a 17-year-old boy and 2 men 19 and 21 years old had been shot. Those out enjoying the Short North hours after the shooting happened say the violence is exhausting.
We're watching people act more aggressively just across the board.
Guns are just running amok. People have guns, they're trying to prove points, they're trying to do dares. It's just crazy.
And no word yet on a suspect or suspects. Anyone with information about what happened here is asked to call police. Back to you.
Thanks, Kiana. And in a statement to 10 TV, the executive director of the Short North Alliance said in part, quote, "We're incredibly saddened that violence occurred in the Short North last night. The safety and well-being of all residents and visitors in our community is always top priority, especially during such major event weekends." Now, the city of Columbus recently awarded us a $250,000 grant to allow for an increase in our safety efforts. Thankfully, this meant police officers were already in the area and able to respond as quickly as possible, end quote.